Hello everyone, Goran here, CSI Magazine, and I'm here at NAB 2025 in Las Vegas, and I'm joined by Peter Gibson from Comcast Technology Solutions. Peter, hello.
Good to see you again.
And you.
Yeah.
We're at the CTS private suite for the show. And Peter, for those that might not be aware, can you tell us a little bit about the company, what you guys do and what problems you help solve?
Yeah, happy to. So Comcast Technology Solutions, we're a division of Comcast. So we take technology and innovation from Comcast and make that globally available to the marketplace. We work with operators, broadcasters, programmers, advertisers, and we really help them across their technology footprint from everything from post-production right up until playout.
Mm-hmm. And we're at NAB. There's obviously lots going on. Are there any trends that have caught your eye, happening within the industry at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, I think what resonates and what we've been hearing as we spoke with customers, still the economic headwinds. So customers looking at profitability, right? Their cost structure and profitability, that's still top of mind. And that's been, we've seen it in the industry for several years now, but it's always, the first topic that comes up.
Yeah.
There's opportunity in the industry. We see global distribution, fast channel distribution. So for content owners, they're looking at different ways they can license their content. So we definitely see that and how they get their content out to new markets. AI is a topic that always comes up, and we'll see that at the show this year, no different. We consistently see it in two areas. One on kind of the workflow publishing side of introducing efficiencies into that workflow supply chain. Mm-hmm. And then on the consumer experience side for driving metadata enrichment to drive more targeted advertising for better personalization, better recommendations. So that's where we see AI play out. And then I'd say finally, a trend that just always comes to the top of the discussions around security, reliability, scale. Mm-hmm. So when you look at some of the content rights or sports rights that our customers are negotiating, security, reliability, scale are very much top of mind for them too in terms of what they're looking for from a provider and an experience.
Yeah. I mean, AI is obviously super interesting and huge opportunity and a threat. And like you mentioned, what's kind of new with CTS at the show? I get a Comcast Media360 is a new kind of solution.
Yeah, very very excited to announce Comcast Media360 this week. And just even to take a step back, what we were seeing with customers really is they've amassed a technology footprint that is quite complex over the years when you look at what they originally started out with their linear channel distribution and disaster recovery. And as their business has evolved over managing a VOD playback and live to VOD experience, and then layering in direct to consumer, fast channel distribution, advertising. So there really is a ecosystem that they've built up that is quite complex. And our offering with Media360 is really ingest once and deliver everywhere. Give us your content, we'll manage all that complexity. And Media360 is underpinned by three technologies really that we've had in the market. One is Comcast Media Express, which allows the distribution of your VOD content to streaming platforms, broadcast platforms. Comcast Video Platform, which is about powering your direct consumer experience and your OTT experience. And then Comcast Media Origination, which allows us to do master control, play out, fast distribution of linear channels. So we've really seen that that's really resonated fantastically with our customers. This concept of ingest once and deliver everywhere, and let CTS as a managed service power that experience.
Would that be the key benefit as you see it, in terms of the Media360?
Yeah, really look, it reduces their vendor footprint, their complexity, right? It gives them cost efficiencies in terms of really some of the investment decisions that they have to make when speaks to the profitability of their business, right? And then it allows them to, in many cases, look, what we were seeing is they're sending the same piece of content out to 5 or 6 different locations, different vendors. So it gives them a better understanding of their own ecosystem, and also allows them just to have a single title manage their workflow distribution.
Yeah, I think, you talk about cost control and monetization. Obviously, it really resonates, with things being talked about at the show. And, sports is really a kind of huge industry and lots of innovation happening. There's a sports summit in NAB.
Yep.
And, but sports brings unique challenges as well. And I gather you guys have, you have a proposition that helps with that side of things as well.
Yeah, look, we've always, whether it's been the Olympics or, supporting Super Bowl or European Championships or World Cup, sports has always been a big point of emphasis for us as a business. But really what we've seen emerge over the past 18, 24 months, we've really doubled down on our investments of working with sports leagues, of working with some of the platforms now that we've seen in the market, right? This kind of slicing and dicing of sports rights across new streaming platforms. And that's an area that we've built out our sports hub and our facilities to be able to support content owners and sports rights holders for the distribution and play out of their sports rights. And frankly, it's an area too, it goes back to the, working with a partner that understands sports at scale, that can do it reliability. That's our business, right? And that's what we do. And that's what, frankly, Comcast as a business supports sports at scale. So it really is an area that we're very excited about, and our sports hub to be able to power those premium content experience for sports rights holders is a real area of focus for us.
So I'd like to just end on just taking a step back again with the industry. I mean, it sounds like you're pretty optimistic about the industry going forward. What kind of excites you maybe most? What are you kind of looking forward to seeing potentially in the next year or so?
Yeah, I think, look, as a consumer of streaming platforms myself, it's really how the industry evolves into leveraging AI for the consumer experience, how we continue to aggregate multiple platforms into improving that kind of playback experience as well. And frankly, how we as an industry take on that challenge and look to improve it for, drive the consumer experience moving forward. So that to me is the really exciting part of where we're at. Of course, everything I talked about with focus on profitability for our customers and helping them with that is a key area. AI, how we can leverage that into different areas of streaming experience. But yeah, I think as an industry, it's going to be exciting to continue to see how we evolve the next few years to make that consumer experience as crisp and as effective and personalized as it can be.
Yep. No, I think you're right. Give the user the best experience that we can. So
yep.
That's ultimately what it's all about. So
yeah.
Peter, thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, great to see you again.
Yeah. And thank you everyone for watching. Until next time.